Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. You're watching the Jetty Jet Show. How are you guys doing? Looks like we're gonna do another figure drawing stream. Or let's see, let's just see what we come up with today. I thought I'd give this another shot. Um, less talking, so let's jump right into it. I got my coffee. I'm on the boat. Got my glasses. Got my Mickey Mouse. And let me just switch out here. Sorry I'm a little late. I was struggling with my Cintiq, couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Turned out that the what is it called? The little thing in the back. It's not the USB, it's whatever it is. It's like a little HDMI thing. It was not fully connected the whole time, but I checked it and I thought it was. And that causes a lot of problems. Now I'm hearing myself. Doo-doo head. Jet, you are a doo-doo head. Oh, there it is. Hey, what's up? There you guys. There you guys are. Let's not do that now. Say hello to everybody. Nathan Chan, Flip, Sarkolovsky, Ocarina. We got Matched Barley. Think about it. Discbreaker, Nathan Chan. So, how you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you guys. All right, so yeah, let's just not delay. Let's try to get a lot more done today and a little more streamlined. So what you're looking at is actually some stuff that I did after I ended the stream yesterday. Sham Shay. Shay. I don't think I need that there, do I? I'll probably need my layers for sure. Yeah. And we're on the boat. We're on the boat. Nathan says I always have problems with Wacom drivers. Yeah. Not so much the drivers, but just the Wacom connection itself for me. If you have problems with your driver, it might be your computer. It might be because I've had issues before, and then I just reformatted everything, and it seemed to work fine. But okay, so let's take a look at this here. So the first one, you guys, if you guys watched the last episode, it took me a while to produce this one here. But then with these ones, I didn't do any rough drafts or anything. I mean, this is it. These were the final. Being more deliberate with the lines, and I thought maybe it wasn't fair to. It was really rough, basically. I want to do it again and try to do more of these. So we're gonna try to do more of these, and at the end maybe spend a little more time on one pose. Is it the background noise? Look, Darth Vader is on. If you want me to turn it off, it's cool. But I just don't like the I don't like it to be too quiet. And the rainforest seemed a little bit too I'll just turn it off for now. No, it's just gonna be weird. I have earphones on, so feel free to turn on your music. Oh, looks like you have your snoozing Darth Vader on in the background, so you're all set. All right, yeah, I'm talking too much already. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so fresh new canvas. And sorry if I ignore you guys. I'll try my best to keep up to date with your comments here. And if anything happens, oh man, if anything wrong happens, you gotta tell me. But it might be too late for me to even notice. Okay. So as we did yesterday, we're gonna do some really quick poses. I'm a little more comfortable now. So just scribble. Just scribble. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. That's right. What is that? Right? I gotta get more loose. That's not loose enough. I'm like, literally just start off just like making doo-doo drawings. Get my mind off of the fact that there are people watching. that, you know, that does tend to have a little effect on the drawing. I'm trying to do the same one again and again until, you know, I feel like I've captured it. Maybe with less lines. Feel me? So how are you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? Where's everybody watching this show from? Please leave in the comments below if you guys are watching it from a later date. I'd like to know, actually. I'd like to know these things. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. You know? Oh, and as far as what I said yesterday about not drawing for 10 months, I was referring to not working. I mean, not YouTubing for 10 months. I was a little confused. Not YouTubing for 10 months. Yeah. I was drawing. I was working. I don't know if I made that self clear or not. So this is going to go on for an hour. It's a little more clear, a little more clear with a little more tilt there. That's a tilt I wanted. Yeah. So it's evolving. It's evolving. Huh? Maybe that's a good idea. Spend more time just on the same drawing. You know, maybe you don't feel like you gave it justice the first time, even though it is supposed to be fast. You know, I'm a perfectionist, as many of you guys are as well. It's hard to let go of mistakes. You know, that's why I said we kind of are in a process in the what am I trying to say? In the process of trying to pull away from caring too much and being more. Just, you know, I don't think it's gonna be any more different than that. Let's move on to the next pose, and then shoot through the rest of them without doing multiple versions. That's the Sleeping Darth Vader, and then I need to scroll back down to get new comments. I'm gonna draw along with you. Great, Ocarina. That's perfect. That's what I like to hear. We draw together. We gonna draw together. So one thing, yeah, great. Draw with me. I'm gonna try to walk you through my thinking process. Less talking about philosophy in life today. Make each line count. I know, like, starting off, it's gonna be difficult, but try to keep that in mind as you're practicing and learning. To limit the strokes. A phrase people say often is line economy. Line economy. So meaning like how much, if you had a budget for lines, you don't want to spend it all, you know, like on the first hair, like on the first couple strokes. So I mean, maybe to build texture or like value, that's fine, but the overall gesture, if you're spending, if you're gonna do like short gestures, think about your line economy. Something I really need to work on and remind myself of. So like, I remember as a kid, my dad drew a lot. Well, he's a pretty good artist, and he would draw in this really, 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 really rough style, and I'd just be sitting there like, it looks like a freaking a hairball. Sometimes it would be like, I'll show you what I'm talking about, like a ball of yarn. Like the character would be like, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of these. Just a bunch of these. It's a leg. Let's get that leg. Is that correct? Let's get that leg. And just do that for a bit. And eventually it would look like something. And I'd just be like, I'd be so impressed with the, just the overall gesture and energy in it. And it would be on paper, of course. So no undos. But it would be more of this kind of sketch. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. But for me, that kind of method, for me, it's kind of unnecessary. It's just kind of unnecessary to do all those lines. Like, especially if you're gonna, clean it up, you want to have a much more clear kind of path of what you're gonna do. And sometimes you're not even thinking. It's like, oh, I can't stop. I mean, that's kind of cool too. But I think what happens is, I mean, it's a method of catching the gesture. I tend to leave the head out to end, but I mean, but what the bad side of it, I guess, would be it's hard to clean up if you're gonna clean up, and if you're like more if you're working for like professional company, you want to have a little more clear direction. But there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's actually really good too. I'm just doing it right now that we speak. Just get that energy out. I mean, get that get the rust out is what I'm trying to say. Thinking and drawing. Yeah. Actually, it's helping actually. So it helps. Yeah, I mean, the more deliberate line I approach would be, I guess, a later stage. So you can start off by doing this kind of a gestural study. Matter of fact, I recommend it. It forces you to care less, So I think that's yeah, that's it. Let's draw something today. You call BS? Yeah, just BS. Thank you. It's all BS. All right. So now that that's out of my system, let's draw something today. Let's draw something. I tend to not draw things. Looking from my past videos, I've been doing mostly like photo reference studies. I mean, it's fun to do studies or use reference just to produce something. I used to do that for Cycro's channel a lot because I said I was gonna do more of the other kind of drawings, but I'm changing my mind. That's what I said. Let's see what we come up with. Just see what we come up with. See, like, look at this. I have a line. I can do it a couple times. It just gets all mixed up if I keep going over it. One line. Just get one line out. And it's gonna take practice. sometimes 2 lines, sometimes 3. To help reinforce the lines here and not be confused about what they are. There's a lot of methods of for drawing. What? Why did I disappear? Why did I? You know, I didn't disappear. Psyker disappeared. He went to he went to a different time zone, like went to Romania. And so and the group stopped our nightly hangouts. It was getting too you know, people had different schedules, and you know, keeping up with it was difficult. And Psycho was pretty much the only one running it, so just you know, said screw it. Let's just let's call it a close to that chapter. But Psycho calls me on every once in a while. I don't even know what I'm doing with this figure here. Okay. I guess we're just gonna. That's kind of sexy there. Oh, Cycros, no, he's not from Romania. He went over there. He started living there for a bit. He's not from Romania. This is a 1, a 2, maybe just a long shape here. I like that nice shape there. So I want to treat this more like a kind of a traditional way of drawing would be this. Not hitting that undo button constantly, forcing yourself to think about the decisions you make. Percent. Let's end the drawing there, I guess. Let's end the video there. No. So I'm gonna crop this, I guess, or copy it out and go to a vertical or make it vertical, I guess. Yeah. Let's just change the canvas to a more portrait type of layout. So I got the height at 14 instead. 1422, 1067. Remember that. 14. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. 14. Or 2. 1067. Let's see what happens here. It's gonna work. Did I do? Did I even change anything? Let's just do this. This is better. This works. Let's crop it out. We don't need a copy and all this craziness. Just let's do something. Get it over with. When I hit the extra F, it goes to pastel. Oh, it must be switching through. Something has F. That's the nice thing about Monkey Suit is that when you hit your hotkey multiple times, it'll go through a set of brushes that you have. They go around as. I like to just lay out the round as. Sometimes. Sometimes not. These are not actually VIs. They are just the kind of placeholders. I'm saying. And I like to do this little line there. Sometimes just do the line. Just do a little line. Okay. Line always it's a nice way to indicate the edge of the iris. Mm-hmm. Let's give her a little thing here. You want to do fast? You don't want to do fast strokes. Jetty, do you have any tips for warming up? Yeah. I guess that's what I did for the beginning was the gestural drawings for warm ups. Those are always good. And remember, the point is not to produce something nice. It's to get your hands warmed up. So gesture drawings are great. You can draw shapes as well if you want. Just shapes I could demonstrate it, but I want to focus on this here for now. Okay. Is that enough? Is that enough for the rough draft? Let's give her like a... I guess a top here. Maybe I feel like the top of her head may be a bit too large. So I can just cut it off. The beauty of digital art. The beauty or the advantages, benefits. So she's gonna have like a drape in the back, and I'm using this valley to kind of indicate that there. It's gonna be kind of scrunched up areas, so we get this nice scrunchy textures on that side there. Okay. I think that's good. Now see how it gets really confusing over here, and this is what I'm talking about, being careful with your lines. You can barely see what's going on over here. But what I really need is just the overall square shape. That's what's important for me to see what's underneath. and maybe some dots here to indicate knuckles. You know, serve as a good road map. Maybe still shave off a little more here. Yep. Okay, that's good there. Let's turn this into something today. I'm not gonna try to clean it up to the point where it's super clean. I'm just gonna keep the lines rough and work around this second layer and try to make it nice. Looks kind of her right arm. Let's see here. So Flip Sokolovsky says the right arm looks kind of out of place. This one. Well, this one's the arm's actually ending here. So the elbow is right there. This is the drapery. I'm already fixing stuff. I said I wouldn't. Ah, let's flip it. Maybe see. Yeah, it is kind of out of place. Kind of a lot of out of place. Let's just it's here. Let's go back and kind of manipulate this here. It was really bad. I don't know why. Thank you. Gonna give me some more space to add hair, which is always nice. So one thing I know I need to do less of is create new layers. Like I said before, just work around what I have, because wrists gonna be here, knuckles here. Actually, the old lines are throwing me off. So I just like completely neglect all the detail and just block the shape in. Kind of like web hands, claw hands, crab claws. Crab claws need love too, you know. Crab claws need love too. So it is currently 10:56. I will be ending this at 11:30. So we got 30 more minutes. Okay. Again, I want to do more of these quick streams so that I can get more out to you guys. Okay. And that doesn't matter. We don't need to clean that up. Okay. Hey, Dina Lee. Hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Shizms. Well, Shizms happen. So I like to just create these small little marks here around the drawing. Sometimes. And build off of it. Let's get the face done, huh? I always wait till the end for the face, but that's the fun part. Uh, Ibby Villa says, "What do I think about the? What do I think? What do I think about the book Draw Manga by Peter Gray?" Can't say I've heard of it or I'm familiar with it. I think I might have seen it. We can talk about that. We can talk about anime because I'm assuming he's not the best person to go to for anime kind of lessons, etc. It's kind of big brush here. Yeah. I wanted to do a full video on this topic, but let me just talk about it here. Anime. What's anime? That's the question. What do you guys think anime is? Give me guys your best opinion on anime. What do you think anime is? What do you think it is? What is your definition of anime? For me, anime is broad topic, broad subject. I don't think there's I think anime literally can be anything. Anything. But what are some hallmarks of anime, I guess? I think some of the things that people mistaken for anime a lot of times is when people will draw in an Eastern style, even though they don't watch anime or know what anime is, or not to know what it is. But talking about, like, for example, like Korean artists, Korean video game artists, or anyone who has a more like rendered technique of drawing, they can just call it anime. When for me, I think that they're just trying to draw beautiful women, and their aesthetic is leaning towards the Asian features. And that gets really complicated, that subject in itself, because Asian features not like the really like when someone says Asian features, like, and they draw big eyes, like, they're like, what are you talking about? That's not Asian. I mean, like, things like their skull structure, like the skull structure of anime, it tends to be more Asian. Mongoloid skull is the term. If you look it up on Google, there's the Mongoloid, Caucasoid, and I believe, I'm not sure, but the thing about the Asian skull structure is it's more narrow on the side, but it's more wide in the front and more flat. Noses tend to be flat. You can Google this. And whereas in European skull structure, it's kind of the opposite. It's more wide on the side and narrow in the front. But obviously, it's not the same for everybody. There's going to be I don't know the term for it, but it's going to be like, each side will have features that mix up to both sides. Like, it's not like 100% everybody has the same, like what I just said. Shoot. That's all I want. But if you look at anime, they tend to have that kind of flat face, really flat. And even on this, if you look at the back of the head, a lot of Asians have flat skull structures in the back, like this. And whereas European, it's more rounded. But they're generalizations. There's some variation. It's a mashup. Yo, Jet, what you recommend doing if you're doing an ink drawing? Hold on. What do you recommend doing if you're doing an inked drawing, but by the time you got done with the sketch and everything, you got more or less bored? Like, what would you recommend doing if you were doing an ink drawing, but by the time you got done with the sketch and everything, you got more or less bored? If you did an ink drawing, I guess start a new one, start a new drawing. I mean, I believe that you can do, if you can do it once, you can do it again. Like yesterday, my drawing was deleted, crashed on me. So if you get bored, there's for some reason you're getting bored, you're not happy with it. So I think the whole the whole anime thing comes from the like Asian sensibilities, like an Asian kid growing up with Asian parents will, or they'll be influenced by that type of those features. Yeah. You can have stuff like Ghost in a Shell, for example, and something more pop looking, like Sailor Moon, for example, and something like Dragon Ball Z. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is completely different. And for example, Yu-Gi-Oh, there's just a wide range of styles in anime. I think anime, there's just a lot more to it than just simply, oh yeah, you're drawing anime because she got big eyes. I don't have good vocal range, but I'm okay. You watch an anime called Keijo in which they talked about the difference between the pelvis of the Asian females and the Western females. Oh, what? Keijo, huh? That's interesting. I'd like to see that. It sounds interesting. What are the differences? I mean, we all tend to lean towards our own preferences and sensibilities and aesthetics. It's all preference. And it has the potential to change. Things change. I might like it today and not some other day, the next. Jeez, my hand is feeling so much more weaker. I like the fact you can at Jetty Jet, and then I can see my name, and then if it's a question, it shows up as this big old bold orange symbol or highlighted. You would like to see that you would that would wouldn't you, Jetty? For sure, absolutely. For reference purposes. Lines are looking a bit hairy. Definitely feel like I should have went the other approach that I was talking about earlier. For the more cleaner look. I flipped the drawing and I'm like noticing this backlight should be on the other side now. I have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes, I believe. Let's begin refining this drawing a little bit here. Sometimes when I'm focused, my volume goes way down. Like, help me here. Help me see drawing a bit. Turning off the I'm like talking in my brain. Turning off the rough draft lines is helping me see the drawing a bit better. I'm happy with this hairstyle. Am I happy with this hairstyle? I guess. Well, like I said, no extra layer, which is why I think I should have been a little more decisive or careful with my lines. Just gonna fix it up as I work. And I was watching Cycris' video yesterday, and he mentioned he was trying to do the same thing, kind of be more organic with his lines, intuitive. And by that I mean like less rough drafts. I don't know. Would you see her hips there or not? I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that these darks right here really help emphasizing it, helping to give it a more finished look really easily, really quickly. If you put, like, for example, this. Whoa, my pointer is like off place by a lot. Weird. I don't even know what to do with this thing here. Some sort of frilly. There now. So as I was saying, just by putting this dark shadow here is something I started doing. Because I saw it in some mangas, and it just gives a nice finished look. It really pops the face forward. And yeah. Let's more hair action, huh? Some more hair action. Seems kind of boring. A little more hair action there. I think what's messing me up with this part here is there's no overlap. There we go. A little bit of overlap there. Can't make up my mind with that hairstyle. The bangs do this. Does it do that? This is really just, I don't know. Oh no. It's gonna crash. Ah! Something turned off. Okay. Something turned off. Oh no, was I not presenting it, everyone? Shit. Sorry, hold on a sec. Were you guys getting the whole full screen? Why wasn't I paying attention? What? Well, I did the whole full screen now, but were you guys getting a full screen before that? No, you guys were. Okay. When in a pose, the neck is hidden by the position of the head is a struggle. Sorry, my brain's like, it's hard to switch back and forth between things. I guess that works. When in a pose, the neck is hidden by the position of the head is a struggle. I don't think that's my fault. That was worded a little weird. Ibby. So this hand doesn't really make sense, but it's more gestural. You know, especially these holes. But that's what we got. That's what we got for right now. And that's going to take a lot more time to try to figure out. I ain't about to do that. Cast shadows here. Maybe we can do more of these. We'll see what we can come up with over time. Maybe I can improve. Uh, change his nose up a bit. Oops. Notice this line here. There was something else I wanted to do to. I'm trying to figure that out. What was I thinking about? It's got to come to me quick, otherwise the show's ending. Oh, looks like the show's gonna end. Oh my goodness. What is it? My Chrome keep closing on me. What the heck? This is the first time here, and I've enjoyed this live streaming. Dina, awesome. It's great to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying it. Hit these. Yeah. Let's finish up on that subject on these cat shadows. Nice thing about it is you just have to do a couple of them. You don't want to overdo it, and it'll look pretty finished if you for a limited time. You know, we have like little crevices and corners, and then it'll get light, and then dark again. For line weight, you guys ever heard the term line weight? It's good to have some variety in lines. A nice solid line around the figure. That works too. Preference. Preference like this part right here already seems boring, and it's already pulling my eye towards it because I've darkened it much. But I'm trying to figure out how the arm would work there, and I'm thinking that would be a wrist. That's why I did that. I'm just a little unsure there. And this, that's when I would do an underdrawing. Not underdrawing, but I would extend the canvas to draw more down there. Since we're running out of time. I'm trying to figure out this part here. Hold on. This is the part when it comes out. I guess this would be draped underneath, over like this. Okay. And the elbow would come out from underneath. Okay. The background is so annoying. If it was much more grayish, it would be more comfortable to the eyes. How's the most? What? How's most? Where is Russ? Bob Ross is dead. Actually, yeah, I've lost contact with him. I mean, it's been a while since I've talked to anyone, actually. Like I said, I've kind of just disappeared from everyone. Everyone. It's a little messy there. Yeah, I think that does there. I'm just gonna keep going over different lines over and over. Nothing's gonna change. Mm-hmm. You know, it's cute. I used to do this like with ribbons and stuff. Have these like tassels. Why not, huh? I guess I don't feel comfortable with these eyes. I'm just keep coming back to it. That's what I'm feeling. You'll see them do these dots sometimes in manga anime girls for the eyelid bottom eyelash, and that really represents the underlid being a shelf of its own. This is the if this was the eyeball itself, the lashes would come up this way like this, and this space would be that shelf, and it's a really exaggerated. It's just stylized depiction of that kind of idea. At least that's what I'm led to believe. And it looks cute. I really got to go back and fix this hotkeys. It's held me back more than a couple. Who would win in a fight, Sakura or Incredible Hulk? I'd say Sakura because he's the artist and he can do whatever he wants with Hulk. I'm saying? Yeah. These openings here. Where's the boogie? The boogie is watching a show. She's actually right here just chilling, waiting for me to finish. All right, I think I've went 6 minutes over the show. So what am I trying to accomplish with this drawing? It's done. What is it? Here's I like to have a little cleaner look, you know? It's kind of nice. I like kind of fixing and manipulating and changing things as I go. It keeps the energy alive. でしょですね。It gets really messy there. I think that's what's bugging me. Overworking it. Mm-hmm. Legend says he could draw a happy little tree just by looking at the brush. Sakujungi. Just by looking at the draw. Legends. I guess what I'm trying to achieve right now is a little more finesseful look. Yeah, not so. And here I go again, attempting to strengthen this line. Line comes this way. The neck's here. Neck back up this way. There we go. That helps. Give her a neck. I want to give the hair some value, but oh, it's gonna make it messy. And I don't want to use a big old blotch paintbrush. Let's just cross hatch the best we can. Just flatten the hair out a bit. The other way instead. Let's try that. So what I'm saying is I don't want to use any thick brushes. Try to keep this a line drawing. Yeah. It's good there. Good there. Well, I think Getty would. Let me see. Bob and Beck learned to draw manga with Peter Gray's book that makes him invisible. You can't be using a Cintiq. Bob, his internet screen. Jenny McJet, sister, you should do another stream with Sakura for old time's sake. I should. The Sakura. I know he's got limited streams nowadays. Yeah, as I was saying on his streams, I always struggle to like get something good out because it's like all that pressure. I mean, there's always pressure, but I think on his channel, I was really new to YouTube during the time. I like him better like this, actually. Yeah. That's one. I think yeah, I'm beating a dead horse. Is that what they call it? Beating a dead horse? It's not gonna, nothing's really gonna change unless I do some color or value and stuff. So let's end this stream here. Oh. Let's end this like right now. There's the drawing. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm just gonna. All right. So signature. Was done. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Just their signature, you know. Maybe we'll make this a thing. We'll see. Yeah, we'll number these, huh? Yeah, how about that? We'll number these. Number one. Live drawing. I guess live drawing is what it's called. Let's not label these right here. Like this. Let's try to get 100 of these in 1 year, huh? Let's try that. Yeah. All right. I'll leave you guys alone. Thanks, guys, for joining the show. And let's see. I don't know when the next video will be, but hopefully soon. It will be soon. And yeah, we'll make this a thing. We'll just keep drawing these drawings. When did I start streaming? An hour ago, about an hour, 10, 20 minutes. 10. Yeah. That's 100,000 by the end of the year. That'd be great. Garbage says bye, Jet. Bye, Garbage. Oh, that's right. That's what I missed last time. There you guys are. See ya. Thanks so much for stopping by. And bada bop pieces.